Hey, Dragon Con, Crispy here again. 30th anniversary of Dragon Con. Awesome.
Woo.
We got our friend Jacqueline with us. Jacqueline, Dragon Con.
I'm so excited to be here. This is my first con ever.
The first con ever.
Oh my God.
Holy, yes. Whoa. Welcome to this.
No longer a con virgin.
And have you just been going like crazy with all just the con life? Did you have any warning?
I didn't know what it was going to be like, and I walked into the hotel, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I couldn't speak for 5 minutes because it was just like, so people get so into it, and they're so excited about it, and everybody's also very respectful and excited about other people's costumes and stuff like that. And so it's really great.
That's awesome. So like you didn't ever went as like a fan or anything like that, so your first time even experienced with the conventions, you're on this side of things.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
I know, I know. But now I feel like I'm going to go to cons as a fan too.
Good, excellent. So we're going to keep an eye out for you.
Fun, yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of stuff have you been getting around to? I mean, you've been doing lots of panels and signings and things like that.
I've been doing panels, signings, photos. I did a panel yesterday with Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Panel
with Gil.
With Gil, it was amazing. And Sam was there, who's
Mendez Flash Gordon, I guess.
Yeah, OG Flash Gordon. And I was like, oh, I love Ted. It was like the highest grossing comedy. And he started like laughing. He's like, that's not what I'm here for. I'm like, I know, I'm just kidding. But we had a lot of fun, and it's fun to be here with other actors, but also get to interact and talk with the fans. You know, like at the signings, getting that one-on-one time is really nice. And then hearing how much they care at the panel and how like detailed the questions are. It's just been really incredible, and it makes you really appreciate the job you have. So
has it been like this being your first time at a convention? Has it been like a positive kind of overwhelming?
So positive. Yeah. I couldn't say one negative thing I think about the entire experience.
Awesome.
Yeah, everybody is just so giving. Yeah. And that makes you want to like do everything for them. And so it's been really nice.
Yeah. And you've got more of a background doing like theater and things like that.
Exactly.
So you had that connection maybe after a show or something.
Yeah. It's really interesting because theater, it's so easy to get the audience reaction immediately, and then you see them outside at the stage door. And here on TV, like you're acting and nobody can react, or else it's going to ruin the take.
Right.
So you don't really know till you come to one of these things, and if it's a positive experience, it's like amazing.
Are you the type to like follow the internet, social media, and things like that? Be like, are you getting feedback through that means as well, like listening to the fans?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I think it's nice. You can't listen to all the hate. Thank God I haven't gotten much of that, but I hear it gets rough for some people.
It's a little rough place. We try to keep things awesome here.
Everybody's really, all the Grimm fans are very positive.
And it's a really cool family too. I know, like we spoke with Reggie previously, and
just the best?
like we keep running into Reggie. We think Reggie might be stalking us.
Yeah.
So we might have to have a word, but he's really positive. So make sure you ask him about Archibald.
Okay.
That's a little rough. He might go off on that. I don't know.
Okay.
But fun time. So it's awesome that you guys get to come down here, both you and Reggie. Grimm is the first time we've really had. We've had some Grimm guests before. I've had some on here, but there's a lot. Like a lot of the main crew is here for the first time.
Yeah. So there's 5 of us.
Yeah.
And everybody's kind of like, why don't we do this more often with all of us? Because it's so fun, you know, like the group pictures and the panels. And I think this is the biggest group they've ever had, except for Comic-Con, where everybody, it's mandatory that they go. But volunteer basis, everybody loves Dragon Con kind of the most.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that too.
That's all right. You say what you want.
I'm
not prompting you. Yeah.
But all the other cast members were like, oh my gosh, this is the best one. You're so lucky that this is your intro and this is your first one. And so now I'm just going to have to come back every year. I'm ruined.
You are stuck. You're spoiled with that.
I know, exactly.
Well, let's talk about, you're here for business. What's your geekdom? What's, like, if you were to go to a panel or whatever, what's your current obsessions these days?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
I also am a huge fan of Gillian Anderson.
Oh, yeah?
But from the fall. Her show on, I just loved her in that. I thought she played a really interesting character.
Yeah.
So I want to spot her at some point.
You're not worried that her Hannibal background's gonna like scare you off a bit or anything like that?
Absolutely not.
Fantastic.
I could handle it.
Yeah, cool.
So Stranger Things. I'm seeing a lot of Stranger Things.
Are you in the Justice for Barb camp as well?
I love Barb.
Yeah.
Team Barb. Yeah. Dustin.
Oh God, Dustin is the most relatable. The soul of that, you know.
That was me when I was young.
Yeah, I grew up an '80s child playing Dungeons and Dragons personally. So when I'm seeing these kids, like Justin was the one that I'm like, that's me. I'm that awkward, really nerdy kid.
Right.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
And to see that, I don't know, like it's weird saying that as a white guy. I'm like, but that's the first time I'm connecting with this kid. And it's really cool.
Totally.
Yeah. So,
I also saw Steve running around, and he looked exactly like him, and I was like, way to know your place. Way to pick, like, you know, a character not everybody's favorite, but you know what you could really nail in terms of costume, and he did it right.
We've been seeing lots of 11s out here. There's I mean, I've stopped counting the 11s. It feels like a weird thing to say. It's a very popular costume.
Yeah, how amazing is Millie Brown in that part?
Yes.
God, she nails it.
It's awesome. Have you been seeing lots of them like come up to your table? You said, like, is there like a particular costume that currently wowed you that came up to your table so far?
Yes. There was a Trubel, and I didn't know anybody was going to dress up as my character, and it's one of the first times that's happened. So that was a magical moment. I took a picture of her. She was like, "Can I take a picture of you?" And I was like, "Can I take a picture of you?" Like, I'm so excited. Like, I fangirled out even more than she did.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple Game of Thrones costumes.
Yeah.
Really nailed it.
That's spot on. Are you a Game of Thrones fan personally, or are you just familiar with it? It's everywhere. It is pop culture right now.
I've seen every episode. I get very confused with the names.
All right.
I'm not as on top of it as I should be.
That's all right. There's a lot of names.
There's a lot of names.
Anytime I would read one of the books, I would be like, all right, let me go read all the family names in the back. I'm like, right, I'm not going to remember this anyways.
Right, exactly.
It's overwhelming.
I don't know how you guys got the pronunciations right before the show came out, to be honest. Just reading
lots of lucky guessing.
Starman.
That sounds right. Area, I think that's right.
Yeah.
That's weird.
She's my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Little Macy Williams.
Killed it this.
Yes.
Macy Williams, so good. Also,
yeah. They're all both those kids. They have some fun.
You're too good, you know?
Well, but you don't want to go that far, do you?
No.
You've been loving what you're doing. So awesome. Game of Thrones is a big thing for you and us. We're huge fans. But before we start wrapping up, because I'm being told by our producers it's that time, tell me one panel that you would sneak into. Just make up a panel. Just go straight, like Stranger Things panel. Yeah. That's gonna be the one that you.
Oh no! You know what? I think I'd sneak into like a badass women panel. Like hope that 11 would be there.
Yeah.
Hope that a couple of my other favorites would be there.
Right. Well, I mean, I feel like you would fit right in. Honestly, with Trubel. So
I would love to.
Your Trubel has been like a role model to a lot of my good friends. I know, like my friend Essay. I'm gonna shout out to her. She came to me and she was just on Facebook. Not came to me on Facebook. She's like, yeah. So apparently there's a show I have to watch because they wrote a character that's just like me.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah. So I definitely feel like you would fit right in with that kind of mentality.
Yeah. I hope to continue to play strong female characters that are role models. I say role models, like don't kill anybody. You know what I'm saying? But
there's a line.
Stick up for yourself.
It's careful there. Be defensive. All right. So Randall here, our buddy Randall, he's got a question for you. He's super excited, frozen with anticipation at what question you're going to draw from our fan-submitted random questions.
And then read it myself?
Go for it. Dig on in, read out your question, and let's hear your answer.
I'm going to the bottom of the bin here.
Do it.
It's a long one.
That's a long one. Are we ready?
An alien being gives you a superpower based on your personality.
Ooh.
What is the power, and how do you adopt it to everyday life?
All right. So you got the personality trait in mind?
Yeah, I think a huge part of my personality is always being, as I told you earlier, I'm an extrovert. So
right, very outgoing.
Kind of giving my energy away, which I love, but I think an alien being would give me invisibility so I could learn the trait of the power of silence and the power of, observing. And I would use it in everyday life to do just that. Yeah. To observe.
So take the power, not focus and direct that power, but kind of be able to do the inverse of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you have no clue how to shut off, essentially.
Exactly. And it'd be really interesting as an actor because you get to get up close and personal with people and just look it up and see what they're doing, and I think it'd be fun. So
I guess what you need to do, just find a way to do that around the convention. Put on like a mask or something, and
I could do it here.
Just go into a Grimm panel that you're supposed to be on as like an audience member with the fan. And just kind of listen.
Yeah.
Kind of observe.
If you know any aliens, I would love to.
We're gonna get on that. Well, we are in Atlanta.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have a lot of Atlanta aliens here. So all right. So it's that time. So thank you so much for coming out. I'm so happy this is your first con.
Yeah,
so
I know. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Cool. It's been so fun. I'm really appreciative.
Awesome. So get out there, get back, find the Grimm panels while you still can, and thank you, DragonCon.
Yeah. Thank you.